Welcome into Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles. I'm Edie Hand.
And I'm Dr. Daniel Potts.
Well, we've got a show about food.
And some good food too. Food for the brain, body, and soul.
Absolutely. We have Dr. Stephen Roth and Darcy Young. They're whipping up a cold banana pudding.
My favorite dessert in the entire world. We have also our friend Sandra Boyett, whom we know very well, who's going to cook some good brain food, lemon crusted salmon.
That woman is just a real educator on food and had a great kitchen, didn't she?
Listen, I've sat at her table many times and it's wonderful. And just listening to y'all cooking back there with Darcy and Dr. Steve, it just inspired me, made my mouth water.
Well, hey, we've had a lot of fun doing it, and I hope you stay with us because you're going to have a lot of fun thinking how you can cook it up in your own kitchen. So stay with us right here on Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles.
Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles is brought to you in part by Boyett Health Services of Alabama, offering complete medical and dental care.
It's Toyotathon, the biggest year-end clearance event going on now at Scott Crump Toyota. Lease new Tundras from $289 a month or get 0% financing for 60 months. Now at Scott Crump Toyota.
We'll do whatever it takes.
Inspiring reading from Edie Hand and Don Keith. A Christmas Ride, Miracle of the Lights, and A Soldier's Ride. Both available for Kindle and e-reader as well as paperback. Go to Amazon.com or visit www.ediehand.com to learn more. A Pocket Guide for the Alzheimer's Caregiver by Dr. Daniel Potts and his wife Ellen helps you understand this disease and get the best care possible. Go to alzpocketguide.com or any online bookstore for your copy.
It's Toyotathon, the biggest year-end clearance event going on now at Scott Crump Toyota. New RAV4s, 0% financing for 60 months or lease from $189 a month. Now at Scott Crump Toyota.
We'll do whatever it takes.
The Roth family would like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas from our house to yours from the Vane guys. Now, all together now. 1, 2, 3.
Merry Christmas!
You're watching Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles with Edie Hand and Dr. Daniel Potts.
Hi, welcome into Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles. I'm Edie Hand, and of course Dr. Daniel Potts is my co-host, and I hope you've been checking us out on our website at rxhealthylife.com. Well, welcome Darcy and Dr. Roth.
Thanks for having us here.
Hey girl, I've missed that energy. There's only one Darcy Young.
There is only one Darcy Young.
It's a good
We
thing.
love her. We love her.
Love her. We're going to keep her. And hey, she's even got her own cookbook.
I do.
Tell us a little about that.
Well, it's called Darcy's You'll Kiss the Cook Cookbook, and you can get it on my website at darcydiva.com.
Does that mean we got to let her kiss us, or are we supposed to kiss her?
Both.
Both.
Right here, I got 2 vacant sheets. Anyway, it's got a lot of tips and a lot of great recipes that I've used over the years. Some of them my mom's passed down to me. Some of them friends have given to me. So it's got a lot of really, and this for that, if you're out of something, it's got some things that you can use instead of. So it's got a lot of really great stuff.
Well, I agree with you. And I also want to know that we're doing a favorite recipe of yours today, Dr. Roth.
We are. We are doing a banana recipe that it's my favorite. People that have eaten it, they love it.
They even licked the bowl, I understand.
They have even licked the bowl. That is correct. I've shared that with you. That is correct. And I will tell you, the 2 biggest complaints that I have about banana pudding when you eat it elsewhere is, number 1, it never has enough bananas in it. I don't know why. It never has enough bananas in it, and it actually never tastes like banana. So you're getting both of that in this recipe.
Well, what do we do? What's the first ingredient we put in it?
What we did is the ingredients you need to round up. Jell-O makes an instant vanilla pudding. It's the big box, the 5.1 ounce box. This is the one you need. And again, this is a banana pudding that we're not going to put into the oven. This is a cold recipe. So it makes it really simple. So Darcy, what have you done so far?
Well, I've already added the Jell-O pudding. It's the 5 ounce box of Jell-O pudding. That's really, really important that they know that. You don't want to get the little bitty one, and you don't want to get the barrel one, but the 5 ounce.
And we'll put the recipe on our website at rxhealthylife.com.
Yes, we will.
And you'll have it on yours too, and Dr. Vane's. The Vane guys.
The Vane guys, yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you're going to add 2 cups of milk, which I've already done. I didn't want to make a lot of noise, but you're going to whip that up. Just like that.
Little Susie homemaker over
Yes,
here.
yes, yes, I am.
I'm going to grab this next ingredient.
Yes.
This is, and this isn't exactly the most healthy recipe because there are some ingredients you have to add to make this so special. This is one of them that's not the best for you, but it makes it special. This is condensed milk.
Makes it taste
But
fabulous.
you can eat in moderation.
You can eat in
They
moderation.
do have fat-free too.
And so you can do this in fat, but we're not doing it today.
No, it's full blown.
I think the crew is waiting on the dessert.
That's right.
Here we go.
So we're just going to mix that in the same way
Yes.
into the pudding.
How many
mixture.
ounces is that?
This one is 14 ounces.
Okay.
14 ounces. And what we're going to do next is we're just going to add about a teaspoon to a tablespoon of vanilla extract. And
Gotta
I
have
just
that.
eyeball it. You know me.
You know-
I just pour it in there.
I know. I've never seen a woman just dip and stir. She's all about it.
and then you pretty much have your pudding mixture for now. The other thing that you can add to this is actually a fat-free or non-fat-free cream cheese. It'll really give it a little bit more
I've not had
creamier.
that with it
yes.
before.
And it makes it thicker.
Makes it a little
We're not
thicker.
going to add that
Okay.
today, but that's something that you can add
Optional.
into it. Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. What I like to do next is we've already prepared the bananas, and it can be anywhere from 8 to 14 bananas. You can go as crazy as you want.
That's a lot of bananas.
This is 10. This is 10 bananas. Look at all that. That's a lot of bananas.
And you want to use them all.
Did you
really
cut
want to-
those? Did you
I
slice
did
those?
hand. Just
I want
by
you to
my
know
little
you did a
self.
good job,
Thank you. Don't they
Darcy.
look pretty?
Yes, they do.
And we got the Nilla wafers, the famous Nilla wafers.
Nilla
Yes,
wafers can't.
Nilla wafers. We're just going to start putting
Okay,
those in
start
the bottom.
building it. Okay,
yes.
put that in.
And you're going to layer this in. Go
You're going to
ahead.
layer this. One of the things that I like to do is actually take about 1/2 to 3/4 of the Cool Whip that we have. This is the frozen Cool Whip that's been thawed down. And I actually use the light one or no fat one when I make it at
the
home.
original.
And fold that into the pudding mixture. We're really going to fold this in and really really creamy it up. And this is what makes it so special in my opinion.
Okay.
So we'll go
Fold that
ahead and
over there, okay.
we'll fold that in.
Hey, I have to tell you, Dr. Roth, I have
this.
tried the French vanilla in this pudding, and it's really, really good. I love,
Great
love,
alternative.
love.
It's a great. So we're just folding all this in, and then at some point, this is going to be the basis for your layers when we're creating the banana pudding layers that we'll start to do in a couple minutes. Now that we've done this, the one thing that I do want to mention, we're going to top this with almonds, and you can top it with whatever you want. Almonds, walnuts. Why those two? They're the healthiest nuts.
Yes.
They are the healthiest nuts. Cardiovascular benefits.
Giving us a little protein in there.
Yes, little protein, monounsaturated, lowers cholesterol, great for the heart, great for the blood pressure. So we're going to have some healthy things in this banana pudding.
All right, now then you start layering it.
Well, we're going to do bananas next.
Oh, do bananas.
We've already done a few cookies down at the bottom, a few Nilla
Okay.
wafers. Make sure you say it, Nilla wafers.
And again, you can go as crazy as you want this. You can do it in a bowl like this, looks really pretty.
Or you can do it in something fancier
You can
like
do it something
this.
fancy like this.
Single. Yeah,
You can do it in
Here.
a flatter
flatter bottomed.
bottom container.
Could have a little rounder flatter. Okay.
Absolutely. And then we're going to add some of the pudding. You can go and do that.
Okay, as she's doing that, I want you to tell us a little bit about the vein guys too.
The vein guys. Well,
How'd that come about, the vein guys?
really, we are a medical practice first, and vascular surgeons. And what we do is we treat people with venous reflux disease, which is a leaky valve problem in the veins in the legs, leads people to get throbbing, aching, crampy, heavy, tired legs. They don't want to go.
And you know, people can go to thevainguys.com. And I know, Darcy, your website, we'll have some of these recipes on your site too.
Yes, we will.
It is.
It is darcydiva.com.
The way she does it. And of course, we have it right here on RX for Healthy Lifestyles. Thank you, Darcy Young, and thank you, Dr. Roth, for being a part of our cooking show today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, you're pleasant.
Thank you.
Yes, and thank you for watching us. And we'll be right back in Sandra Boyett's kitchen to see what she's cooking up.
Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles is brought to you in part by The Vein Guys. Better legs, better life.
When it comes to servicing your vehicle, Scott Crump Toyota in Jasper proudly services all makes and models. And if you need a daily, weekly, or monthly rental, Scott Crump has a full line of new Toyotas available. At Scott Crump Toyota,
We'll do whatever it takes.
Hi, I'm Edie Hand.
And I'm Dale Smith-Thomas.
Join us for Holiday Memories that's benefiting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
Lots of food, fun, family, and a few special stars.
You were born that night.
Like this, went all like this, over here like this, and then it went, come back around like this.
Everything that you give for St. Jude's Hospital, that is so important.
Right here on Rural TV, December the 24th at 8 p.m. Eastern. Join us. Hi, I'm Edie Hand.
I'm Paula Lombard.
And Paula, thank you for being here today. We've got Pave the Way to make a difference with your pink wipers to wipe out breast cancer. And how can we do that?
Go to our website, autotexpink.com.
Make a difference and pave the way.
Hi, I'm Sarah Evans here with friends Rollins and Kumar. They're here for care at the Alabama Center for Childhood Cancer and Blood Disorders, the largest provider of cancer care for children and young adults in the state. At Children's, we treat every form of cancer and we're committed to a cure. You can be too. Donate now so thousands of kids like Rollins and Kumar will celebrate lots of birthdays, including their own.
Hi, I'm Edie Hand here at Scott Crump Toyota, and we're paving the way to make a difference for our youth, and you can too. So log on to our websites because we're paving the way.
Make a difference. Pave the way.
You're watching Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles with Edie Hand and Dr. Daniel Potts.
Hi, I'm Edie Hand, and welcome into Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles. And joining me is my co-host,
Dr. Daniel Potts.
And our good friend, Sandra Boyett. Thank you, Sandra, for being a part of our team.
Hey, thank you for having me. So much fun.
Well, I know it is, and I want people to reiterate that you are a nurse anesthetist, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're also a chef.
Yes, ma'am.
And you've allowed us
to come anyway.
You've allowed us to come into your beautiful home.
And I appreciate you coming.
Well, we've had a great time, and we're looking forward to showing everybody what your kids have with all of their animal critters outside.
We've got so much stuff outside, I can't keep up.
I know, and one of the great things we're going to do is fun. Now look what Danny's got. You got him all the toys over there.
Yeah, he's got the toys.
I've got,
measuring apparatuses,
many
stirring.
different colors, apparatuses.
He has two girls.
She had to color code them for me because I couldn't figure out what.
Orange one. Oh no, purple one.
Purple, yeah.
Purple one.
Okay.
Purple one.
Well, now what we're going to cook today?
This is a great meal, y'all. And this one takes a little time to come together, a little bit of prepping stuff, but this is a lemon crusted salmon. And it's going to be served on top of some creamy lemon lentils. All of that of which, tell us about the
people that don't know, you are a neurologist.
Yes, I'm a neurologist, and I'm very interested in brain health and all, brain and heart health too.
You're very smart too, right?
I don't know about that, but I will say something. I'm going to say something smart, which is we need to be very conscious about what we eat.
Absolutely.
And there are studies out there that show that the Mediterranean style diet is very, very good for your brain, good for your heart, and just good for you in general. So we're talking about fresh fish like salmon, we're talking about whole grains, we're talking about fruits and vegetables that are multicolored and have antioxidants, we're talking about olive oil. So the Mediterranean diet is good for you.
Perfect.
So what did you just do?
I salted and peppered the salmon. It's nice and dry. We're going to slap some mustard on it. Dr. Danny is going to mix our olive oil into panko, a little bit of lemon zest, a little bit of cilantro because I don't like parsley, and I don't know why that is, but I just don't.
It's all right. It's your kitchen. We'll do it your way, okay?
And so we're going to, when he gets that mixed together, we're going to put this on top, and that's going to go into a skillet back here, and it's a dry skillet, so that is great, and we're just going to pat it right on top of there. We have got some chicken stock going that we're going to throw our lentils into right there.
Okay, that's our lentils.
It's a cup of lentils and 4 cups of chicken stock, and we've got some great first pressed, cold pressed olive oil back there that we're going to be putting our vegetables in. Carrots, we have 2 carrots chopped.
Okay.
We have a leek. I just wanted to mention about leeks.
Now,
they're nasty.
Wow, it is.
It's in the
How do you clean
family.
it?
You have to take and you have to cut this end off, and you cut this off. This will go to the chickens, and you slice it down.
That's what when you got a farm, you can feed your critters.
Exactly.
Right.
And in between each of these layers is nasty dirt.
Oh man, okay.
Nasty dirt, see? So you have to just slice it and put it under the water, wash it off, okay?
And it's in your crawl otherwise, right?
It's like grit in your crawl. That's right. So we've got the, we're going to turn this on. Hopefully, there it goes. And Edie's going to dump in our carrots and our leeks.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you how to cut an onion. Ooh-wee, here we go.
All right.
Going to cut that top off. You see that little root that's on there? We're going to leave that on there.
Do you cry when you cut onions?
You won't cry like this. Going to leave that root on, take the skin off, and I'm going to show you how to prep that so that you're not afraid to do onions any longer.
I think that's terrific.
I've been
a lot
afraid
of people
of onions
do not
for years.
know how to cube their onion.
Okay.
You're going to impress your wife and your kids.
I need some help.
Leave the root on. Take your knife. Do not cut through your root. Just cut little bitty slices right along just like that. Don't go through the root. Around we go, all the way to this side.
Now, how come your onions are not making us cry?
Because I haven't cut through the root.
You weren't listening. You weren't listening before.
All the crying comes out of the root. And so the root holds it together. So you've got all these nice little pieces of onion that you've got here. And you can get real creative and go right down to the very end, throw that away.
I'm about to cry because
so
I know
here
how to
we
cut
go.
an onion.
Here we go. In. Now let's put that breadcrumb on top of there, Danny.
Yeah, this right.
Make yourself useful, Danny.
Put it on the salmon.
We're going to put it on the salmon.
Well, and this recipe, I'm going to tell you, will be on rxhealthylife.com and your website?
BoyettHealth.com. And let's put these in with the rest of our veggies. There we
How much
go.
of this you want on there, Sandra?
As much as you can get.
Okay, and we're getting this all prepped.
Okay, you think it's enough?
Yes, and I want people to stay with us. We're going to be right back with more of Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles, so don't miss it. We'll be right back.
Gorgeous.
Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles is brought to you in part by the Edie Hand Foundation. www.ediehandfoundation.org.
Hi, I'm Edie Hand with Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles, and joining me is two good friends, Jeff Godfrey and Tim Aaron, who is the founder of Optimal Pain Control. This cream really works. It's helped me with my pain, and it can you. OPCRX.com.
I'm motivational speaker and author Dale Smith Thomas, and my philosophy has always been we should be hope dealers, helping other people excel. Log on to my website, winnersbychoice.com, for your free motivational gift. Let's all change the world.
Enjoy the latest books from Edie Hand, a portion of sales benefit charities such as St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Visit www.ediehandfoundation.org or your local or online bookstore. Pick up your copies today. A Pocket Guide for the Alzheimer's Caregiver by Dr. Daniel Potts and his wife Ellen helps you understand this disease and get the best care possible. Go to alzpocketguide.com or any online bookstore for your copy.
Hi, I'm Sarah Evans here with friends Rollins and Kumar. They're here for care at the Alabama Center for Childhood Cancer and Blood Disorders, the largest provider of cancer care for children and young adults in the state. At Children's, we treat every form of cancer, and we're committed to a cure. You can be too. Donate now so thousands of kids like Rollins and Kumar will celebrate lots of birthdays, including their own.
Inspiring reading from Edie Hand and Don Keith, A Christmas Ride, Miracle of the Lights, and A Soldier's Ride, both available for Kindle and e-reader as well as paperback. Go to Amazon.com or visit www.ediehand.com to learn more. You're watching Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles with Edie Hand and Dr. Daniel Potts.
And welcome into Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles. Of course, we told you we're going to come back and show you the results of this salmon. So, Sandra, are we ready?
We are so ready. You know, the salmon's in the oven. We're going to bake it off in the oven. We put it on the stove top to brown the bottoms.
Okay.
Any kind of skillet that you've got, even if it's got like a rubber handle on it, if it doesn't go over 350 in the oven, it'll go in just fine.
Oh, that's
I've
good to know.
not melted anything yet.
Right.
Well, and
I've been
look,
waiting.
I saw this butter. Where's that go?
Let's throw it in the beans.
Throw it in the beans.
Throw
Put
it
it in the beans. Butter in the beans.
And
Sounds good
what
to
are
me.
you doing, Doc?
I'm
Throw it in
standing
the
here with a
beans.
bunch of ingredients that are good for your brain. Get ready
right.
to stir them together.
Okay, what is that?
Well-
This is going to go into our lentil and our vegetable mixture.
Right.
Okay.
This is a great olive oil,
Yes.
some red wine vinegar, Dijon mustard, and lemon zest.
Got you. So I'm
Got
going to
it?
zest the lemon. Is that
Zest
right?
the lemon
All right.
and mix that all up.
Okay.
Can you do
My
two
mama
things at
taught
once?
me how to zest the
Can
lemon.
you do two things at once?
Depends on what they are.
Okay.
Tell me some other places that I can get omega-3 fatty acids.
Omega-3 fatty acids. Well, certainly
Don't
we've
get the
talked-
white part. Yeah,
Oh, I'm
just-
sorry. Okay. We've talked about.
Pay
I need
attention,
some
Doc.
direction here
Yeah,
now.
okay.
We've talked about certainly the fish, the salmon, the tuna, fishy fish. We would also like to get omega-3s from nuts like walnuts,
Okay,
very good.
nuts, okay.
We've got oils like olive oil, a very good source of omega-3 fatty acids. And of course, we know your brain, your blood vessels need omega-3s to be healthy and repair themselves.
I think so, and I can use all the help I can get, I can tell you.
No comments.
Well, we all need it.
I'm really beginning to see that. Now, how about spinach? I heard spinach.
Spinach is good for you because spinach has got a lot of the vitamins that we need.
But not any omega-3s.
Well, maybe a little bit of omega-3s, but you know, certainly the B vitamins in spinach and all the rich antioxidants that are in spinach.
Well, how often should we eat this in a week?
Oh, as much as you can.
Oh, really?
Studies show for Alzheimer's prevention, if you eat the Mediterranean diet about 3 times a week and walk 5 times a day, 30 minutes a day, you cut your risk in half for Alzheimer's disease.
Walk 5 times a day or 5 times a week?
5 times a week. Okay. 5 times a week. 30
I'm
minutes a day.
behind, Doc.
walk and eat. Give me some salmon.
Okay.
But actually, yes. So if you do those things, so you cut your risk in half for Alzheimer's.
All right. Well, did you know, and I read recently, that the meats and the things that we get, even our salmon needs to be wild caught, because the farm-raised salmon, guess what they eat? Corn.
Yes.
They eat corn. You know, they don't eat algae, which algae I understand is omega-3 fatty acids. So we could eat either seaweed or algae, or we could eat salmon.
Well, and let me ask you this, since you have a farm.
Yes.
What do you feed your livestock?
Grass. You need grass-fed animals. If they can graze, if the chickens can graze on the grass, if the pigs can graze on the grass, the cows can graze on the grass, they'll still have, even like in beef, it'll still have some omega-3s, but it'll have more omega-6s than 3s if they eat grain, corn. But if they eat grass, they have a lot more omega-3s.
And that's more important than 6.
It is more important because omega-3s is an essential.
It's absolutely essential.
So that means we have to take it in. We can't really produce it very well at all.
Well, we're talking about what we're eating and what's healthy in that, but I know everybody wonders why I've been holding this, you know, I believe. But I would like for you, when you make a mess, you got to clean up. But why would we choose this product?
This has no VOCs, and you can look that up. You know, in its volatile organic carbons, and so if you look at it, they've been linked to a lot of health problems, and it's in every cleaning solution that we use. This is a green solution. It's odor-free. The test that's been conducted it's tested very well against all the leading competitors.
Is there a website we can check it out on?
It's BelieveClean.com.
BelieveClean.com.
Believe Clean.
You have it on your website too, Boyett?
Well, we will.
Okay.
We can do that.
We're talking about healthy brains, bodies, and environment. And healthy relationships, right?
Families. That's exactly right.
And see, that's what we talked about as we're ending this segment, is that it's important to bring back the family.
It is so important.
Because we all are so busy, and we sometimes forget how important those that we love the most are, because we're giving so much to so many other people to make things happen.
Right.
So what is your mission?
My mission is to bring cooking back to the home. You know, to have that family table, it makes me so emotional when I talk about that. And it's just wonderful to have your family at your side all the time.
The memories that we have from all of that growing up in America.
Yes, it's so good.
Thankful for it.
And so we want people to cook at home.
Absolutely.
And love it.
And we thank you out there in rural America. And thank you for joining us right here on Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles with Dr. Daniel Potts, Sandra Boyett, and myself. And tune in next week for more.